In the last video, we created a job and saved it with the name Training Job. Recent jobs that you've opened and saved appear in the Recent Jobs list after you click the Solid button. I'll go ahead and click the Training Job item and open that job back up. To begin the design in a new job, you must first draw walls. Clicking the Walls button will make the Wall tool active, and the correct way to draw walls is in a clockwise motion, starting at the top of the design area and moving around in a circle, again clockwise, in the workspace. The easiest way to draw a wall is to click to begin the wall, move the mouse in the direction in which you want the wall to lay out, click or press the Tab button on your keyboard, and then type in the length of the wall. Press the Enter key and the wall will be created. Moving the mouse in the next direction that a wall would lay out, you press the Tab key on the keyboard, type in the dimension of the second wall, press the Enter key, and the second wall will be created. To stop drawing walls or disengage the Wall tool, press the Escape button located in the upper left-hand corner of your keyboard. This disengages the Wall tool, and then you would need to click the blue Return button to get out of the Wall Creation tool or the wall drawing mode. You must draw walls in the software before cabinets can be placed in the design, and there are a couple of different types of walls that may be used. The standard wall is what you see on the screen now. A peninsula wall acts like a chalk line. It marks a spot in the design with a red line that will accept cabinets. If you don't want to show a cabinet attached to a wall or installed on a wall, such as an island cabinet or a freestanding bar, you can draw a peninsula wall wherever you would like in the design, and cabinets will also attach to that wall without showing a wall in the design in any of the views. The main point to remember is to draw in a clockwise motion around the center of the workspace. I'm going to use the CAD tools to begin a list of notes of the most important points. And first on that list will be place all walls in a clockwise motion. The next thing after the walls have been drawn, you want to click on Modifications in the ribbon bar at the top and center the room. This centers the design in the workspace regardless of how many different walls you may have in the design or the direction or configuration of those walls. This allows you to click on any particular wall and get a reference for the location of that wall as it applies to the center of the room or workspace, which is the blue crosshairs. Having this information and being able to relocate walls according to this information is often helpful when you need to place a wall in a particular location in the room. The blue crosshairs in the center of the room workspace are also the pivot point for the 3D view. So I'll go ahead and add that to our list of notes. After walls have been created, you can left-click on a wall and then change the location, the dimensions, the type of wall, and also the appearance of the wall. And there are a number of different hatch patterns available to make walls appear according to your requirements for the design. When all of the walls have been created in a room, the next step will be adding objects to the design, both in the plan view and the elevation view. In the plan view, you see the entire workspace with all of the walls. In the elevation view, you see one wall at a time. And as you toggle between the different walls, the elevation of each wall comes into view. The plan view is the best place to add items to the design that sit on the floor. The elevation view is the best place to add items to the design that install or mount on the wall. So any item that you're going to add, such as a doorway or a window or even a wall cabinet, should be added in the elevation view. Any item that will be added, such as a base cabinet, a tall cabinet, or something that sits on the floor, should be added in the plan view. So I'll just add that to our notes as well. When you begin to add objects to the design, it's important to add objects that will have a fixed location first, such as doors, windows, or corner cabinets. This is because objects in a fixed location are often aspects of the design that other items in the design must work to or be placed according to their location and size. And the next thing that you want to do after you place objects that have a fixed position or fixed location is to enter the values in terms of the dimensions for each of those items and make sure the location is correct. So going back to the elevation view, I'll click on this doorway. Now this doorway might be used to show a graphic for a drywall opening in a wall. However, that drywall opening should be the correct dimensions before you begin to place cabinet objects around it or next to it in the design. The dimensions for height, width, and placement can all be corrected by clicking in the fields on the left-hand side of the workspace and typing in the correct number. It is generally much more productive to type in the correct value, tabbing down through the fields or clicking in the fields, than it is to drag things around with the mouse when using this particular software application. To disengage any object that has been activated in order to enter different values, you click the blue return button. In the next video, we'll talk about how to add cabinet objects using the Island Cabinets catalog.